The room is silent. Your phone hasn't buzzed in hours. Outside, the world is moving, people laughing, chasing noise, chasing validation. And there you are, choosing stillness, choosing solitude. And sometimes you wonder if something is wrong with you. You see others chasing crowded cafes, loud friendships, endless social calendars. They call you boring. They say you're missing life. And part of you starts to believe them. You sit there, scrolling through pictures of people smiling in groups, arms around each other like trophies of belonging. You wonder why you don't crave that chaos, why peace feels safer than people, why staying home doesn't feel lonely, it feels controlled. But confusion starts creeping in. You ask yourself, am I protecting my peace or hiding from the world? Let me explain why people who love staying home are often psychologically misunderstood. Here's the truth. People who enjoy solitude usually possess a high level of emotional self-sufficiency. They don't depend on external stimulation to regulate their mood. While others chase distraction, you're comfortable sitting with your thoughts. This isn't random, it's psychology. The human brain constantly searches for safety. For some people, safety is found in crowds. For others, safety is found in predictability, control, and emotional stability. Your home becomes more than a place. It becomes territory. It becomes emotional armor. But there's a darker layer most people ignore. People who prefer staying home often develop stronger internal dialogue. They analyze, they observe, they question intentions. And because of that, they become harder to manipulate. That's why society quietly pressures them to go out more, not because it's always healthy, but because independent minds are difficult to influence. A real-world example. There's always that one friend. He skips unnecessary parties, declines group drama, chooses nights alone over forced conversations. People call him antisocial. But watch closely. He notices emotional patterns others miss. He spots fake loyalty. He sees when attention replaces genuine connection. While others bond through noise, he bonds through depth. And here's the part most people won't admit. Sometimes staying home isn't about comfort. It's about recovery. Recovery from emotional exhaustion, from superficial relationships, from environments where you constantly have to perform. Because deep thinkers don't fear loneliness, they fear losing themselves inside crowds. That's not weakness, that's psychological self-preservation. But balance is where power lives. Staying home becomes unhealthy only when solitude turns into avoidance, when peace becomes fear, when silence becomes isolation instead of reflection. Strong minds choose solitude, broken minds hide in it. The difference is intention. Here's the final truth you need to hear. You are not strange for valuing your own company. You are not broken for preferring calm over chaos. And you're definitely not missing life just because you refuse to perform happiness for an audience. Real connection doesn't require constant presence. Real strength doesn't demand constant noise. Sometimes the strongest person in the room is the one who knows when to leave it. And sometimes growth doesn't happen out there. It happens behind closed doors, where you finally hear yourself think.